Hello everybody, Wolfwood the Third here, and welcome to the second instalment of my Let's Play Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. Last time we played the game, I had inspected the corpse of the tobacco shop owner, who's been done in with a blow to the back of the head. We found a few mysterious items in the back of her shop, in a fiendishly clever puzzle, which had me stumped for quite a while. So now we're on the prowl for more clues. Let's go and talk to Hastings, see if he's got anything to say.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
I did. He was supposed to be going to interview onlookers. He's not really done anything. Let's see if we can get in here. No, not yet. I think, pretty sure I've inspected this.
And vegetable.
Yep. Already investigated that. Oh my god, this Poirot is so slow. There should be a running button here. I mean, look at that. That rat's lapping me. Maybe, let me just check. I want to see my case notes if there was... It's been a little while since I played the game last, and I'm not quite sure in which direction I was headed next. Let me see if there's any notes. Let's have a look. Notebook suspect, Mary Drower. She is Alice Asher's niece in Andover. Okay. Victim, Alice Asher. Suspect, this lady here. Right, well, I'm not really sure where she's going to be. What the hell? He's so slow. Just walking up and down here is absolute torture. Why can't he run? Boom, boom, boom. Sort of like expect that kind of Alfred Hitchcock music to play as he's walking.
This place is run down.
Oh, hello. We haven't checked this place out yet. Let's see. Shop for rent. Another amazing deduction there. What's it want me to look at? The bins? And this poster.
This is a really cutthroat neighborhood. Anyone could have committed the crime.
I see. All of that from a boarded up butcher's. Anyone could have committed the crime. Aha, okay, so this is the kind of deduction section of the game. It's a bit similar to the Sherlock Holmes game, The Devil's Daughter, I played, where Sherlock kind of puts together the different clues he's found. So, here you are making Poirot's little grey cell's work. The aim is to answer the questions he asks himself by establishing the links between the clues in order to deduce an answer. Place the clues on the empty boxes to fill the holes. Select a clue with the left stick and the indicated action buttons. Very well. So a clue is missing. Right. The body was found about 11 PM. Let's assign that to triangle. No objective value was taken in the shop. Let's do that. Till is untouched and full of money. Okay, we're still missing a clue from that. Let's have a look. So, how do we explore the presence of the... How do we explain, sorry, the presence of an ABC guide on the counter? Have we got enough clues for this? Okay, so we're missing clues for this one as well. Is theft the motive for the crime? I think we can pretty much rule that out. We still have a missing clue. That doesn't even make sense. Let's do that. Ah, hello. We just had to find the right combination. Here we go. The motive is definitely not financial gain. There is no sign of a struggle, and the till has not been forced or emptied. Ooh, there you go. 5 ego points. Right, well, as good as that was, does that,
Fruit and vegetable shop.
has that opened up any more things we can do in the little grey cells? Maybe. Okay, so we've got all the clues now, so we just got to find the right combination again. So we've got here a pool of blood near her head. The body was found 11 p.m. Mrs. Asher was seen alive at 5:30. No other marks on the floor. Let's try putting that to triangle, that to X. She was killed on site.
Mrs. Asher was killed here. The absence of marks in the shop and the regular shape of the blood stains indicated beyond a doubt.
Very good, Poirot. 5 more ego points as well. So do we still don't have enough. No. So those things, those clues there, we can't get them to work in our favour. Convinced there's nothing else inside. Let's double check. Okay. Just gonna double check everything I can interact with here.
Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
So that observation is complete. We know that. Found all the clues there to find 3 of 3. Found all 5 clues here.
There are cigarettes packets in a mess on the shelf.
Oh my goodness. That one tiny thing. There you go.
So, Poirot, any news?
That's why people get annoyed at these type of games.
But prints all over the counter.
Normally, the tobacco shop does not sell ABC guides.
Exact. Mon ami, could you have a word with the neighbors? Some may have seen something.
Of course, my friend, I'll do it straight away.
I think I've looked everywhere here. Let us see if I can find any more information in the shop's surroundings.
Excellent, here we go. Back outside with the slowest walk in the world. Have you seen the timeline and the bonuses? We're able to relive the events in chronological order. How fantastic. Oh, hello.
4 pence a letters, a lovely large letters, 4 pence only.
Oh, a lovely large lettuce. Who doesn't like a lovely large lettuce? Let's have a look. So now there's stuff out here.
Strawberries,
is that a bottle of
6
gin?
pence a pound.
Better
A
look.
bottle of poor
She
quality
looks like a
vinegar.
drunk.
The
Oh, it's
smell
alright, it's
could
vinegar.
awaken the dead.
Let's see what she's got to say for herself.
This woman appears to be a smoker.
Another great deduction from the cigarette in her hand. She appears to be a smoker. 1 of 3 clues. She also likes vinegar. Something is down here.
Maybe you can stare at people like...
At least someone's calling them up on his intense gazing at them. A full ashtray. Box of matches.
She's a big smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop.
Seeing as it's right next door to our own shop, I reckon she might have been. Ask the price of lettuce. Ask what her relationship was with the victim. Say that the strawberries are not fresh. Ask what her relationship was.
Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot, the detective.
You're foreign, that's for sure, with your accent and your odd way about you. And you're here about Alice's murder, I suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
I'll ask her nicely to
Please
cooperate.
try and help me, madame.
Why should I help you? For your beautiful moustache? Come on, move along now. You're scaring away my customers.
Please, do not be ridiculous. I
And so she
know
went in
that
there.
you went to the tobacco shop yesterday.
Well,
It is your duty to tell me if you saw something unusual.
who do you think you are telling me what to do? Get away from my stall!
Contemptuous. Congratulations, you've won the award, public affronted. Well, I think that could have gone better.
Hey, Poirot. Is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort her out.
Okay, Inspector
No,
Jack.
please leave her, Chief Inspector. I'll get her to talk later.
I found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll question her.
Well, that sounds promising. We've already got her marked up as a suspect. Back into the store. Obviously weren't acting enough like Poirot. That woman got really, she got angry really quick. The body's
Jack
gone.
had the body removed out of respect for the victim's niece.
Oh,
His attention is commendable.
respect. Could have took that bag of rotten strawberries this way as well, couldn't they? I don't trust her. Already, I don't trust her. Let's have a look at her.
Is her grief sincere?
Handkerchief. Modest black clothes.
She appears to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks fragile.
Fragile. She looks fragile. Let's talk to her then. Ask about relationship with aunt or demand that she stops crying. After the rather terse reception I got from the greengrocer lady, I'm gonna try and be as sweet as pie for this one.
You are very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Ask if her aunt had any children. Deduce that the inheritance is for her. I think I'll ask if she's
Your
had any
aunt
children.
did not have any children. Is that correct?
No. She was separated from her husband.
What do you
Sincere.
think about Franz Asher, your aunt's husband?
He never left her alone. Poor aunt. She used to drop by all the time and make a scene.
No, not a scene. The most terrible thing that can happen in Victorian England or Edwardian England was a scene. Ask if Alice was afraid of her husband. Ask if she ever thought that husband would go through with his threats. Triangle.
You were not very surprised when you heard what happened?
Oh, but I was. You see, it was a nasty piece of work, but up until yesterday it was just empty threats. He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Interesting. Ask
Did
if
your
Alice was
aunt
alright.
enjoy good health?
She had a bad throat, but she was well cared for by a doctor in London.
Does Franz Asher work?
All he's done for years is drink and gamble, but he used to be a very good cabinet maker.
What does he live on?
My aunt used to give him 5 shillings a week.
Ask if Franz forced her to give money. Ask if Aunt had a reason to help her husband.
Did Franz Asher
Where?
extort this money from her?
No, no. She didn't let him intimidate her. She gave the money quite willingly. He was her husband. She couldn't leave him with nothing.
I
I
understand.
think I would have done.
You have been of great assistance, mademoiselle. Please take this young lady home.
My pleasure.
Well, this Franz Asher does not seem to be quite so dangerous as Jack says. And since Alice Asher gave him money regularly, it was not in his interest to kill her.
That was good deducing, Poirot. It wouldn't have been in his best interest to kill her. Okay. Let's see what we have to do next. Oh dear. I think we found Franz Asher.
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
Okay, so he stumbled there. Look at what Franz dropped. Okay, so things are appearing at the top and in very small writing on my screen. Let's have a look what he's knocked over.
It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah, that's interesting. It probably contains information about our possible debtors and creditors.
Let's have a look at it.
Bodley. The fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information. Mary Drower was telling the truth. Mrs. Asher regularly gave money to her alcoholic husband.
What's this here?
A box of new stockings.
Ooh la la. Let's get back outside and confront our rather taciturn greengrocer. Right, Nancy, we've got you now.
Your
You're
fruit is
selling rotten
rotten.
fruit.
What? A foreigner dares to say that?
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
I'm gonna
Enough
accuse you of
lies.
lying.
It's not lies. But you're not quite as clever as what you think.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock. She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
She must have seen that body behind there, because the time of death is 5:30. I think we're catching you in a bit of a lie here, lady. Accused her of theft, asked if she was alarmed. Ask what she saw in the... Ask if she was
You
alarmed.
were not alarmed?
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France! Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Did you see Franz Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
Again, I kind of feel as if I didn't get the better of that encounter. Let's see if there's anything now I can do in the little grey cells bit. Let's see. Okay, so it seems like we've got all the clues now. We just got to get them in the right order. Let's see. The body was found about 11 PM. Mrs. Asher was seen alive at 5:30. Let's put that in one of the slots. And this one? Aha. Alice Asher was killed between 5:30 and 11 in the evening. Okay. Can we reduce this time range, and why? Letter signed ABC announcing the Andover murder. She has just one wound to the back of her head. The fruit seller did not see anybody in the shop at 6 PM. That's got to be one that's referring to a specific time. Because of the counter, the body is not visible from the tobacco shop's door. Whoa. Alice Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6 PM. Here we go. Lovely stuff.
I will not obtain anything else.
Wondering if this vinegar here
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
might actually be used as like a kind of
Take
smelling
it.
salt.
It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But
Ah,
try
there
not
we
to
go.
empty the bottle. Strawberries, 6 pence a pound.
I don't know who she's calling to. The police have blocked the road off. Okay, so it looks like the gang's all here.
He's not in any condition.
Okay, let's see. Let's choose the vinegar. Use the vinegar.
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
I've been talking to the neighbors, and
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
no.
Yeah. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again.
Okay. Let's observe him.
This man is in rather a bad state.
You can say that again. Split lip.
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
Let's speak to him now. See what he's got to say for himself, the dirty scoundrel. Offer a cigarette. Ask what he was doing yesterday evening. Accuse him of having threatened his wife. I'm going to offer him a cigarette.
For a cigarette, monsieur?
What's that? Scented cigarettes? No thanks.
Bien. I was trying to be friendly, but you are quite right. Let us get down to business. You threatened to kill your wife, and now she is dead.
So what? You shouldn't take things so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
So, if things were going so well with your wife, Why did you not live with her?
She was the one that left. Nothing to do with me, sir.
Well, for a German person, he's got an incredibly impeccable British upper class cut glass accent going on. So, ask if his wife had a lover. Ask him if he's treating his wife. I want to ask if she had a lover. That'll get him going.
Women are flighty creatures. Did she run away with another man?
Flighty? You talk funny. One thing for sure, if my wife was seeing another man, I'd have given her a good beating.
Interesting. And what were you doing yesterday at the end of the afternoon?
Can't recall.
Suspicious indeed. I'm going to accuse him of drunkenness. It's not really an accusation. I mean, it looks like a complete and utter fact, but here we go.
You had been drinking again.
The occasional slap, sir, that's all.
And you cannot even remember how you ripped the coat?
I got it stuck in a door.
Ah, doors. Make fun of him being beaten up. I'm going to do that.
The truth is that someone gave you a good beating.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him?
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
Scoundrel.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Well, that's a rather good alibi.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. What was Mrs. Asher doing when she was killed? A cigarette packet near the victim's hand. The body was found about 11. Pockets in Mudlet's shelf. Okay, she was taking a packet of cigarettes from the shelf.
The murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He hit the shopkeeper from behind as he turned around to serve him. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
How do we explain the presence of an ABC guide on the counter? Well, there are no fingerprints on the guide. Let's try putting that one in. It was left by the murderer as a signature.
The murderer deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he's not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC. Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Aha, a reconstruction. Fantastic. Reconstruct the crime's course of events by selecting the actions that the killer may have executed.
The killer enters the shop.
Advance.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer.
Ask for something.
The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her. He then places the ABC upside down before leaving.
Here we go.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Reconstruction. Success! Oh yeah.
Asher has a strong alibi and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Bien, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
I think we haven't seen the last of the murderer yet, seeing as there's another 25 letters to go.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do, then?
Nothing.
Find Sherlock?
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I would go and see.
Let's go and check it out. Hello, there's stuff about. What's this?
Daily Flicker,
Let's have a look
June
at this.
the 22nd, 1935. Battle over control of bank system. What will the government do for money? Andover, murder of a tobacconist.
Lovely. Achievement unlocked. Let's go and check out what was at the door.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The Andover affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC.
Dear.
The next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Okay, is this the other letter on the table? Let's have a look. Thinking.
Let us examine this more closely.
Well, them eyes seem to be.
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, this eye is weird. Let us examine the characters in this word.
And oh yeah, there's a wonky
Yes,
A as well.
The A appears to be quite unusual.
Okay, so we've got
Right.
to find...
Let us compare this with the other letter.
Here we go.
No, this character does not appear to have any defects. Let us examine another word. Yes,
The
this
I.
is weird.
There's the same wonky...
That's right. The
A?
A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Yeah, the I.
Yes, this I is weird.
Oh, what have I got to...
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
I've got to go between the two. Just a little annoying.
Yes, the I character. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my
The
theory.
other one, it was a W, wasn't it? W. Let's try this W here.
The W is not printed properly. Right. Let us compare this. No, this character does not appear to have any defects. Let us examine another word.
Maybe it's because I'm looking at a capital W. Aha, there we go.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay, here we go. What's special about the Andover murder? ABC guide, I suppose. And yeah, not only the place was named A, but the lady was called Asher. Andover and Alice Asher start with the letter A. So that announcing the Bexhill. So the next victim's name may start with B. Well, I
So,
think that's
Poirot,
quite
have you found
a
something?
rather safe
Oui, I think
deduction
so.
to make.
But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
And with that, I think I'm going to bring this Let's Play to an end. Thank you to anybody who's stayed with me through this. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, feel free to like, comment, or even, indeed, subscribe. Wolfwood out.